The Rosa Parks Memorial Award is given to a nominee who inspires others to champion the cause of human and civil rights, and who demonstrates the courage to challenge the status quo in order to achieve that just society for the disadvantaged. Our winner this year is from New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Wendell Steinhauer. Unequal funding in schools creates an unfair opportunity gap. It's as simple and as complicated as that. But low-income and minority children across New Jersey and across the country have an advocate who never stops fighting for their educational rights. Civil rights lawyer David Sciarra.
Let me ask you, do kids have a right to education, a legal right to education? Does anybody know?
The state
constitution?
Yes.
Anybody else?
These AP students from Cicely Tyson Community School for the Arts in East Orange, New Jersey, know they have a special guest lecturer today. What they may not know is that David Sciarra is one of the country's most revered civil rights lawyers and one of our nation's children's most powerful advocates. Mr. Sciarra is the executive director of the Education Law Center in Newark, New Jersey. The ELC legal team was responsible for the historic ruling in the Abbott versus Burke case, which requires the state of New Jersey to restore and maintain adequate school funding, particularly for at-risk students in the state's urban school districts. In fact, the Cicely Tyson Community School was built with Abbott dollars, a direct result of the ruling, and the High Court requiring the state to provide the same level of education to these students in East Orange that their more affluent neighbors receive elsewhere. Using the Abbott ruling, David was instrumental in securing the nation's first High Court order requiring the state, in this case New Jersey, to provide high-quality preschool to all 3- and 4-year-old children in poor communities.
Children in East Orange, children in poor and deprived neighborhoods deserve the same facilities, the same feeling when they come to a school as children in the suburbs.
And Mr. Sciarra's influence extends far beyond New Jersey. He also co-authors the National Report Card on Fair School Funding, a valuable resource that shines a light not just on how much or how little each state spends on education, but how that money is divvied up within the state.
Many communities have different needs. While the suburban school districts such as Millburn may not have the needs for a breakfast program, a community like East Orange may have the need for a breakfast program.
David and the ELC also fight for the rights of homeless students, those with disabilities and special needs, and have litigated decisions involving bullying, discipline, and LGBT issues. So, while some civil rights heroes change the world one demonstration at a time, others work in a quieter way, using the law and the court system to give every child the chance they deserve.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Sciarra.
Wow. Thank you, Lily, and thank you, NEA family, for this incredible honor. A special thanks to the NJEA, my friends and colleagues, President Steinhauer, the officers and staff who I work with and we work with and recommended me for this award. I am so proud of Education Law Center's collaboration with NJEA to improve New Jersey's public schools, an advocacy partnership that stands as a national model. There are two highlights of my career as a civil rights lawyer that the video didn't mention. In 1986, I tangled with Donald Trump. Yes, I tangled with him in court and almost got him kicked out of Atlantic City. And in 2011, I was able to get the court, our high court, Supreme Court, to order Governor Christie to put back $500 million that he cut from urban schools. He then went on one of his now famous tirades, running around the state accusing me of making a living suing the state for more funding for students in our poorest communities. Well, Christie got that one right. I'm guilty and ready for more. But what Christie won't talk about is about how these court orders have transformed education and opportunity for children growing up in some of our most impoverished neighborhoods in our country, and the immeasurable benefit to families, teachers, schools, and communities. This success is the product of a clear-eyed defiance, an unwillingness to accept the profound injustice endured by vulnerable children, forced to live on the margins. A defiance that has been channeled into a movement of parents, teachers, and lawyers to confront that injustice in the halls of power, sustained over decades. So I accept this award in the spirit of that defiance, a defiance most embodied by Rosa Parks herself when she refused to surrender her seat on that Montgomery bus in 1955. Thank you, and let's carry on the struggle.